Hey paper dolls, it's Madeline. Welcome back to my channel. I am here today because I have got 5 new glue book junk journals, and they are all made out of vintage gardening covers, and they have some Mother's Day, mother kind of pages throughout, but not a ton, but it would be a great Mother's Day gift, or really just a gift for, you know, any mother. So I want to go ahead and get into it. I have 2 that are just slightly smaller, and this is the first one, and it is about 10 1/4 by, let's see here, 7 inches. All right. This is also number 9. Zoom in just a little bit maybe. All of them are going to come with a paperclip charm that are going to have a vintage game piece and a vintage slide on them. All right. They also are all going to have a vintage key, and they're just going to make a really, I just thought they made such a great addition to the journal. Those are some glass beads. So let's get started. This is number 9. They're all going to have a sari silk closure with the eyelet. Okay. This one is, let me show you the front and the back cover. This one is really cool. It's got the same front and back cover. All right. This is the fabric on the spine, and these are just like gardening angels. I thought they were so cute. And all of these are going to have this kind of trim, but in a different color, but this trim. So I just thought this style of flower went really well with these books. So let's get started in with the flip through. I left the front cover of this one blank for you to come in and paint or add whatever you wanted. These have all have wallpaper as the first and the last page of the signatures. All right. And I did try to go through, this is avocado dyed, and use a lot of really fun, oh, and this is a Mother's Day, a book from a Hallmark Mother's Day. I mean, a page from a book from a Hallmark Mother's Day, like, book. Okay, sorry. I tried to go through and find like kind of vintage pages and vintage inspired wallpaper to sort of add to the whole feel of the book. Okay. And I did put pockets and flip outs where I could for, you know, folding pages and whatnot. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I really just had, I mean, 2 really gorgeous Hallmark Mother's Day collector gift books from 70s, the 80s, and a really beautiful, oh, if I had extras, I tucked them in of the offcuts, and a really beautiful Mother's Day Ideals book. And so I really enjoyed going through and using that throughout. So, I mean, like I said, like this is an Ideals, Mother Love. You know, so they're not like, you could use them obviously all year round, but, you know, if you are a dog mom, you know, to me, a plant mom, you know, mothers to me just are not like, you know, human babies or whatever. So I hope that makes sense. Another Mother's Day Ideals. And these pages in here, a lot of them are really matte. This is a really old matte book. Really matte, nice pages. I had a lot of fun picking out the pages for this one. This is really old graph paper I found. And they all have 4 signatures and the same, like about 130 to 144 pages, somewhere in there. Okay, but this is number 9. All right, and then moving right along to number 10. This one is super fun as well. I really embraced the colors of this one. You've got the same type of charm, but I'll just give you a close-up. Okay, these are, I'm having such fun making these right now. I'm just challenging myself really to see what kind of unique items I can add to them. It's been fun. So this is a Reader's Digest, Success with Houseplants. And let me see. Oh, I meant to give y'all the years of these. I found this fabric, which I just thought was so perfect because of the house, kind of greenhouse on the front, and then the little houses on that fabric on the spine. I just really thought it went well together. Let me grab, let's see. Okay. I do have a very generous pack of goodies to go with every single one of these, okay? You're going to get all of these, and you're also going to get some other things, but I'm pulling this out right now because I want to give y'all the year. I tried to give everybody the front cover of their book in their pack. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is a 1979 copy, okay? And I tried to give like a lot of pages from your book, but this is almost a pound of book pages that come with every single one, along with a pack that has some other cards and other like kind of flip out pages. So that's going to come with every single one. Okay. So anyway, fun fabric. And this is a pretty sure a vintage fabric too. Okay. Oh, and let me go back to that first one. Sorry, y'all. 1964. This is a 1964 book. New Illustrated Encyclopedia of Gardening. Okay. So this pack will come with this. All right. So you got your wallpaper. Okay. This is from a 1984 like day book. Just, you know, flower pages, I think, you know, from the time era. A Mother's Love. Just really thought that this color really went well. Lots of wallpaper in these. Tried to find, you know, some good coordinating wallpapers, which of course, you know, you can always cut some out, use it other places, use all these little things to make pockets, glue pockets down. Just a really fun assortment. This is a really nice resume paper. Just a really nice assortment of pages in these. And then I had to do something with a palm tree on it because of all the, you know, the different types of flowers here. So that's really fun and textured. Old map pages throughout. This is graph paper. You've got a couple bags in there. Everyday Mother and Other Ideals. Okay, and then here's the next signature. This is like the back of map book. I love these kinds of pages. Those, and to me, not contents pages, yes, but the pages in the backs of the books. Carrie from Paper Monkey gave me this. And look at this. Is this not so beautiful? I think make really great journal pages. Sorry, y'all, I'm all over the place this morning. All right, and so this is the other one that's a little bit smaller. I'll give you a measurement here. Okay, this is 10 1/4 by 7. Okay, so the first two, 9 and 10, are just about the same size. And the others aren't that much bigger, but, you know, I did think it was worth noting. All right, so here's this one. All right, the next one I have is, well, I've got 2 houseplants, 2 covers that are the houseplants. So I'll do those last, and let me go ahead and do the number Queen here, okay, which is Better Homes and Gardens Flower Arranging. This is Queen. All right, and this one, whoops, is, let me show you the little dangle. Okay, there's your key, your slide. That's November 59. These were a gift from Carla Frizzell. The wooden game piece there. Lots of fun buttons. I mean, beads, glass button. Okay, And this is you're going to get this with it, and this is a 1957 version of flower arranging, and I just think these are so cute, these little images. And then, of course, you've got the Sari Silk closure, and we'll get into, let me show you the spine. This is really cool. I think this fabric came from Carla Frisell as well, but I just really thought, I mean, look at this, how well this all coordinates. And then you get these really pretty pictures on the back cover. I mean, this is I thought this was a really fun book with the little rooster and then your burgundy trim here. This one, the inside did not look very good to me, so I did go ahead and put some wallpaper on the inside. And then we will start a flip through. The same kinds of pages throughout. Here's some more of that. I don't know if this is like an ink dyed. I don't know. This is some sort of dyed paper that Carrie Paper Monkey shared with me. But I got out all my wallpaper books and I went through and just tried to find really fun wallpapers to put in here. This one has got kind of a big pocket here. Mother's Song, pretty kitties. I just thought went well. This one here is so pretty. Look at that. Kind of looks like a kind of a version of a hydrangea. I tried to do a good mix of like writing paper, you know, botanical papers, stuff like that. This is a really thick kind of multimedia paper. This book is so fun. I mean, the font in this book, I just absolutely loved. And again, I mean, just really went with the theme and the look I was trying to go for with these glue books. Okay. And then, of course, there's the back cover. All right. So this is Queen. Now, I'm hoping that I will get this uploaded on Friday, which is today, and then they'll be available at my Etsy shop tomorrow morning, Saturday morning at 10 a.m. I believe it's April 26th. All right, so let's do Jack. And as I mentioned, both of these, I don't know how I was able to get two of these, but I was, are the house plants. Sorry for all the crinkling. And these are both also 1959. And so, I mean, you're getting a whole signature from the front of this book. Okay. I didn't give you a measurement on these yet, I don't think. Okay. This is 11 by 7 3/4. So not a ton bigger, a little bit, but still worth noting. This is Jack. Here's a close look at the charm. Okay, this slide says, let's see, July of 62. Oh, those are so fun. Okay. Then you've got your Sari Silk closure. And let me show you the spine. Again, I think this fabric came from Carla Frisell. Carla, you're going to have to remind me. I just loved the colors and how they picked up, you know, the amaryllis and the colors in the back. And then again, I just had all this beautiful trim I got from a recent haul from Nary's Laces, and it just worked out so beautifully. Okay. And I love the yellow on the inside of this book. We've got this here. We got wallpaper. And the same kinds of, here's a Mother's Day. I love these glue books. Now, this is probably, I'm going to say most likely, going to be my last set of botanical glue books. So if you are looking for botanical glue books. This is probably going to be my last set. I have got another set. I'll give you a little sneak peek at this end of the video if you want to hang around of what I am working on next. There are going to be some more kids, vintage children book journals, but they're actually ring bound, which is fun. I haven't done a ring bound children's book junk journal in, I cannot even remember how long, but I'm having a lot of fun with those. And then I think I'm going to move on maybe to some cooking journals, kind of glue books and stuff like that. So y'all stay tuned. There's another piece of that really fun paper from Carrie. And then I just love this book. It's so cute in here. And I love pages that had writing because I love the writing. I just think it's so cool. I mean, you can always like cover this up if you don't like it. All right, and here's the back. Okay, and so this is Better Homes and Gardens Houseplants Jack. Okay, and then we have got Better Homes and Gardens Houseplants the King. And here is the charm. This is August of 60. This is not a vintage key, but I just thought it was really cute with the font. And you have your vintage game piece, your glass beads. And the tie on this one is this kind of rosy pink color. And again, this fabric may have come from Carlo too. I cannot remember. But anyway, here is the spine of this one. And I just can't believe I found two fabrics that they're different, but they just so beautifully work with this book. And you've kind of got the off-white trim here. And I mean, all these colors just pick up like in the leaves, and I don't know, I just loved it. So we'll do the flip through on this one. You've got the yellow inside, which I love. All right. Little Boy Blue, Nobody Knows But Mother. This is like a fun, crinkly, I mean, you could take this out, you know, I just love the sound of it. You've got this page, your resume paper, your vintage ledger here. I thought this was really cool. I mean, you could cut this off and fussy cut these. I mean, you could just do so much with these glue books. I just think they're so fun. Okay, 1985, 1986 calendar here from that day book. Love this. Oh, I love this book. So, the images are gorgeous. Okay. And then deep pocket here. Book from Orchids. And then A Mother's Way is Love from Ideals. All these kinds of pages are from a Mother's Day Ideals I picked up. And then final signature here. Just really nice thick pages for art. It'll hold glue well. From my garden, you know, yeah, here it is, Hallmark Editions, 1967, What is a Mother? I love that. All right, all about garden trees, and then here's the back. Okay, guys, so this is King. And like I said, you're going to get almost a pound of book pages with every single one, plus an additional, I mean, that's like, oops, sorry, oh my gosh. That's a big old chunk of book pages, plus an additional packet of smaller things to use with it. All right. And now, since I promised y'all a sneak peek, let me grab these new journals, which I'm having so much fun working on. I'll just give you a quick little peek. I have had these Rand McNally books. I think these are Elf books for a while in my stash. And I recently purchased, this is actually shelf paper. And it's like Dutch shelf paper or something, but it's vintage. Look at that pattern. And I have used it on the backs of these books because these are old books. And, you know, I think kids' books wear a lot harder than any other kind of book anyway, but I've got fabric washi and I've got a little tangle here, milk cap, but these are the flexible coils, which has been really fun to work with because I sometimes think with ring bound journals, with the other ones, you really get, I don't know, sometimes they break or they don't, you know, open and close that well. But these have been so much fun just to go through. And this is my prototype. I mean, and there's like 78 pages in here. So yeah, got little, super excited about these. And honestly, you could go through and just take all this out, use for different things. These have all got the story in it, or pages from the story. So that's my prototype, and then I finished these two covers here. Look, I've got washi tape on the inside because, you know, you've got bumps and bobbles on the inside, but if I put some little fabric washi, I mean, isn't that adorable? I just love that. And then I've got A Garden is Good, and I've got two more that I don't have them right near me, but I think I'm going to end up having 5 in this collection. But aren't these just, I mean, this was even ripped here, but this is so darling to me. I just wanted to keep it in there and just put some fabric washi to cover it up, and, you know, so yeah, very excited about these. But anyway, that's just a sneak peek. But like I said, these will be in my shop tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching, Paper Dolls. Bye.